Not gonna go to the starting soon screen because I'm just terrified that it's gonna it's gonna break everything.
I understand.
There's a turtle and a creeper in a boat hanging out. Who are you? I don't think you're Belle. Am I Lumiere?
I'm not?
No, you're not Belle. You got purple hair.
It says I'm Belle on my...
Weird.
Look.
Yeah, I see.
Wait, how do we... Oh?
Pull up chat on my phone. Plug in my phone because it's gonna die. Winning. You are winning, Jordan.
How do we... Oh, I don't want chat. How do I go a different angle? Like, how do I see myself?
I have no idea.
Away. Let me... Oh, here. Let's just go here. Keyboard and mouse. F5. Okay.
My plug is somewhere else.
There we go.
Because the power.
Oh,
went
maybe
out.
because it was my bow?
No,
What do I look like? Oh, I do not look like me at all.
No, you don't like Belle at all.
Whoa. Okay. Shall we...
How do you change
this?
How do I change? How do I go into that screen? Escape? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And how do I... Dressing room.
Quit.
Let's see if you're Belle now. Nah, you're not Belle at all. Rude. Oh, thank you. Gotta plug in my phone, cause it's dying. You can try and be Timon and Pumbaa. See if that works.
Did I change it to Timon?
Let me just check.
No, I'm not. I'm still the same dude. What's going on here?
I do not know.
I disagree. Do I need to restart my game? Let me restart my game real quick. Oh, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Maybe it's having a little ish. You're going to probably get kicked out of there.
Yeah, I got booted, but that's okay. Don't mind us. This is just a normal podcast.
Hi.
Hi. Don't mind us.
We couldn't help ourselves and had to get some skin. So, oh my God. What? Okay. Game.
Accept.
See if I am who I am.
You should.
No.
I hope so. Oh. No.
Still no.
No.
Oh, I'm who I was. That's strange.
What am I? Am I Pumbaa?
This is my current character. Oh. What does that mean?
I don't know.
What? I just want one. One character. What are you doing? Get out of here. Who are you? What is this? Create a character. You. Okay, that's fine. I'll have that character. Now give me a freaking skin. Is this how it works?
That's what I've been doing, and then just backing out. And
Okay.
Please has changed their skin, but you haven't.
Interesting.
That's so weird. And I'm Pumbaa on your screen.
You are Pumbaa.
That's so weird.
I don't get it.
Maybe I need to restart. Save and quit. Maybe I'll just exit the whole game. And I'll just reload the right Minecraft and...
Gosh, me too. I'm gonna restart too. I mean, honestly, just in case, because we did just download some stuff. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's feeling a little,
being a little asshole.
It's a little reset sitch. Worst case scenario, you just
I just don't see
Unplug it
Timon, and that's
and
sad.
plug it back in.
Exactly. Which I had to do this morning because like we have two printers, right? And both of them were like, we are offline, and I'm like, you can't be offline. I need to print shit. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what the hell? And like our internet, like on our phones, like we're like, wait a minute, we don't have any like internet on our phone downstairs, and we're like, weird. And then like my laptop was on like the Wi-Fi for somewhere else, and I'm like, we're on the wrong Wi-Fi. And then like the Wi-Fi was down. We couldn't figure out which box was like the actual like internet box. So we just unplugged everything basically and replugged it in. But all day on my phone, just disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting, connecting. And I'm like, this sucks.
Oh my god, how annoying.
Yeah, I know, but like at least I could print. That's the main thing. At least I figured out how to print. Because I was freaking out because I'm like, I have someone coming to sign a friggin' lease. Like, and I need the printer.
I need it now so they can freaking sign it. So, hello,
like there's no other option. They're coming
in here.
like they're coming to sign and also move in at the same time. So I was in a panic.
That's the worst feeling ever.
Okay, let's try.
I mean, we rely on it so much, but so I changed it in the main menu. I'm hoping that made a difference.
In Discord, you need to share the screen. You're not.
Oh, of course.
You're not.
But you are.
Fuck. You're not Belle or Timon at all. What is this? What is going on?
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
I got rid of all of my skins.
I don't understand.
Oh my gosh, no, they are. Here they are. Why are they here?
Did I just exit something?
I deleted y'all.
Oops, I just accidentally left the kill of the world. Just in a panic, you know? Just in a panic, as you know.
Send an invite.
Maybe this will be the time it gets fixed.
You're Lumiere.
You're not.
And I am a chick. I don't understand. Why would they make us spend money on this and it doesn't even work?
But like it semi works.
It's kind of trying to work, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't want to be this person.
I don't want to be this person anymore. And like it's weird that like you can see you as like I'm a Timon, but I can't. Try picking Lumiere. Like maybe just the skins are broken.
Like shouldn't I change?
I don't know. It hasn't popped up that Cleese has changed her skin. Cleese has changed her skin. No, you didn't. You're lying.
Both Lumiere and my screen. It's so strange.
That's so weird.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well,
I don't know what to do
fine.
because like we've like restarted, and maybe next time it'll magically fix itself.
Maybe we just need to restart our computers, but like that's,
maybe,
or
but
I do, but like it's just not. Let's just not and say we
What's up, Goofin?
Hi, Goof. My Lord. Oh, I need to get my chat up. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Pop it out.
Pop it out.
Pop out chat. There it is.
Let's kill this piggy. Die, piggy.
How was your past couple days so far?
Good. We
beyond the chaos of the lack of internet, like you were saying with the printers. Oh my gosh, sorry.
It's been fine.
Yeah.
Like so you like recall that Jordan and I were talking about leasing a car, right?
Right.
We did it.
You did it?
We did it. Like we
went and did it.
like we weren't planning to do it, but then like we went and talked to like a few places, and the payments were like not a whole lot more than like my current one. So we're like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do this shit. So yeah, we are getting a Honda, which I've never owned a Honda.
Ooh, CRV, a brand new one too. Oh, you're stoked.
Because we also found out that you can only lease a brand new car.
Oh. And you get a brand new car.
It's literally a 2024. It's like it's a future car.
So cool. It's so cool.
It's a 2020. You guys
probably want to spend all your time in it. I would.
And like the cool thing is that they told us, oh, it's gonna show up in like a week or two, like this and that, and we're like, okay, cool, no problems, whatever. Like our car still works, whatever. And then all of a sudden I get a call on Tuesday, and they're like, oh, the car is gonna be here on Thursday, and I'm like, holy shit! You said 2 to 3 weeks, man. Like,
oh, that's so exciting.
Not Thursday.
That is so exciting.
Yeah. So then now we're. The turtle's fine. Okay, good. So yeah. So we're gonna tomorrow, like on our day off, we're gonna clean out our car and say goodbye to it forever.
Are you trading it?
Yes, we're trading it.
For that? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so then basically they are essentially buying my current car, and putting whatever that is towards the payments, which like they figure out how much the payments are. And because I was curious like how like a lease worked, really, like, yeah, like when you go to a lot, they say this car is worth this amount, and like you finance and you have to pay that amount off. And I'm like, how does that work with a lease? Because I'm not paying off the full amount, obviously.
Yeah.
So then it's like a portion of it that we pay off with the lease, essentially. You're trading in yours to them as part of... Yeah, we're trading in mine as a part of that, because my whole thought process was because we said that our car, like, it had a leak. It's starting to have a leak that these cars are apparently known for, and it could escalate and cost a shit ton of money that we don't want to spend on the car, basically.
Makes sense.
And then like I want to find a car in my own terms instead of the car dying and then, oh shit, we got to go get a fucking car now.
Like, oh no. Yeah. That makes sense.
Is it a hybrid? No. We toyed with the idea. Well, like the guy mentioned it to us and we're like, no, we still like don't know enough about them to really like be for them, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a normal gas car, and like we talked to everyone about like the pros and cons of like leasing a car, and my theory about like boomers telling us that you have to own instead of like renting, like doing this, I think it was just boomers tricking us. I'm fully on board with that.
It's just the time of their life of needing to own what you have. Right?
Exactly.
And like, the reality is this generation we're in now is realizing we don't need to own it because everything is disposable. We've created that we've created that foundation in our world that things are just disposable. So
exactly. So like, yeah, like everyone's like, no, like leasing a car is like the way to go, essentially, especially if you don't drive a whole lot. We don't drive a whole lot at all, as like you guys know, like we don't drive a lot. That would be
the biggest, as I said last week, that would be the biggest reason I would suggest you do it, because you don't drive very often. Like, you guys do your grocery shopping, sure, or go do a concert once in a while, maybe have a show, but that's like an entire year. You guys aren't using your car to commute to work.
Exactly.
That takes up a lot of mileage, and you would not want to do the lease, because then you would make up your mileage way sooner than you would want to do it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So
or than you could.
So there is like a maximum a mileage that we can't go past, which I think was like 50,000, which like we're never gonna fucking reach that. There's no way that we're gonna reach that.
Yeah. And how many years?
5. It's 5 years. But we can trade it in at any time, really. But I don't know how that works. And also, we're not the type of people to just trade it in because we want the newest, brand new thing. Like, well, like, we're going to use it for 5 years. And, like, it's such a good perk because, like, we asked them, like, what happens if, like, we crash it, essentially. Not saying that we're bad drivers and we're going to crash it, but you never know.
Hypothetically, yes.
And they're like, you don't need, like, essentially, it's like when like, you rent a house. If something breaks or like, your fridge breaks, you don't have to pay for it because you're, like, you rent it. It's it's a Honda who has to pay for it, and essentially we just get a new car. And I'm sure, like, if, like, we crash, like, 5 cars, they're gonna be like, we're not gonna lease any more colored cars to you, but still, like,
I think you guys are gonna love the CRV.
We're pretty
I've been in older models of CRVs, and they're fantastic. And I have never been in a model higher than probably, like, a 2012, so they've upgraded quite a lot. But like, those are great cars. Yeah, like we test drove it. Like, we test drove the nice.
The, like, sports one, which we we didn't get the sports one. We got, like, the lower tier one because we're like, we don't need, like, this, like, the sunroof, the extra whatever, blah blah blah.
Right.
We don't need that.
Yeah,
but,
what's the point?
Exactly. So so we're picking it.
I mean, if you are gonna lease it, but that just all costs extra. So it's like,
yeah, my insurance is going back up to when we first moved here because it's gone down because, like, BC has a whole, like, drive less than 5,000 and your insurance goes down. So it's going back up to what it used to be, which is $180, which I'm like, over the years it's going to go back down.
Yeah, it'll go down.
And I've paid that
full coverage,
in the past.
So that's necessary.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, and like the payments that we're gonna have to make, they're relatively similar to, like, what I'm paying for my car. So I'm like, it's like, it's not really that, like, big of an adjustment, really.
Yeah.
So can I go down this ladder, please? Excuse me.
I'm down here just mining and stuff. Oh, careful.
Fucking broke my legs. Jesus Christ. Ooh, what was that? That whooshy noise. Did you hear that?
There's just weird sounds down here.
Just broke my legs again.
Where'd you go?
I went down here.
Oh. Yeah, I think I found, like, a coal mine maybe in there or something. I don't remember.
Like coal. Love coal.
Yeah, me too.
Do I even have, like, a pickaxe on me? No.
That's so exciting. I'm excited for you guys. What color?
They said it's gonna be silver, which, like, I'm fine with. I wish it was a fun color, but, like, I always wish it was a fun color.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
wait,
like,
sorry, what was the color?
Silver.
Oh, silver. Sorry, I got distracted from a zombie or something behind me, and then we have a new follower, Evac.
Evac, thanks for that follow.
Wag ban, please. I don't know. Do you want to ban? Like, I'm not really sure what you need by that.
Who's
so
banning?
Silver CRV. No, he's just Wag ban.
Oh wow.
Wag ban, please. I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading it.
I don't know what you're reading. Oh, the name. I see.
Yeah,
I'm like,
his name. Sorry.
I'm like, where are we reading right now?
I'm sorry. We're really excited. Chelly and her hubby are getting a new car.
Hell yeah.
So we're kind of talking about that and celebrating it while we're jamming some Minecraft.
Yeah, welcome.
And it's silver. That's so exciting.
Yeah, so, like,
that's a good color.
I'm super pumped because, like, at first, like, of course, I'm the type of, like, person to, like, fret about making choices like that, and I'm like, oh, did we rush into it? Did we make the right choice? And I was, like, kind of, like, doing my usual thing of what I do, and then, like, I called Dad, and, like, I told him, and, like, he was all hyped. Like, he was, like, hyping it up. He's like, that's so cool. You guys earned it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I feel better now. I feel better about this choice because Dad is hyping this up.
I love your dad for that. I love you, Dad, for that so much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, don't dig down because.
Oh shit! Did you find something?
I found a giant cavern below us. Yes.
Or is a dealer for me? It's literally right there. It's right there across the tracks.
How cool.
So like if anything happens to it, we can just drop it off there and walk on home.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because like we went to the other car places close by. Like there's like a Volkswagen one. There was a what other cars are? What cars exist? What are brands of cars? I think it was a Ford.
It depends. Ford, Toyota.
A Toyota. I think we went
Hyundai,
to, and like we just
Kia.
weren't like meshing like the other places. Oh, there's a creeper down there.
Chevy.
Oh yeah, Chevy. Oh, it was a Chevy. Yeah, we went there. Didn't really find what we were looking for. To be fair, we weren't looking for anything.
Just curious.
Stealing all that.
Checking out your checking
out our options and like bamboo.
Okay, we can go down right here.
There's a zombie down there. I see him.
Oh, I need to go build a thing. That's a hole. Oh shit.
Should
Hold
we
on.
build a thingy right here?
That's actually really smart, yeah. Do you have the wood? I think I might actually make two.
I got the wood here. Boop,
Cool.
boop, boop.
I actually don't have the wood. I have 62 sticks. I think I might have accidentally made it too many sticks.
Okay, there's a crafting table here. Let me make the Hondas bigger now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like we were like thinking about like, oh maybe we picked a too big of car, and then we're like, screw it. Like
No.
it's it's for 5 years.
And
So,
also
like-
consider you want a little space in case you have a convention that requires a little bit more
Exactly.
table space.
It's gonna
Now
be
you can put those back
so
seats
much-
down. You can lay your tables down.
Like
you
the
can lay all
back
your
is
stuff
huge.
down. Dude,
like
no, it's
so much space.
It's perfect. No, you guys picked a perfect model car, honestly.
I'm like,
In my
super
opinion.
pumped. Super
Yeah.
pumped.
That's
And then our
exciting.
first trip is gonna be Costco because we gotta go out.
Fuck yeah.
We gotta go out out to Costco and like get pop and stuff for the pizza night.
How exciting!
I
Or
know.
what if you gonna drive there and the other drive back?
Jordan's like yes, and I'm like oh I'm scared to drive it.
Why?
I'm just scared to drive here in general. Like I'm not comfortable driving here. Like
fair.
I am a professional driver, so it's not a question of
You
like.
are. I
But
know.
but I don't know. Just these people scare me.
They're intense.
They're
It's an
intense.
Yeah.
And it's a new car, so like it's extra scary. You know?
Don't touch my car.
Don't touch
Yeah.
my car. So there's some spiders down
That
there.
stress.
There's a witch. I saw a witch
Oh my
down
gosh.
there. There's a zombie I saw.
Impressive.
Oh, I heard an Enderman. There he is. I see his
Okay,
little
I just made
legs.
some stairs.
Hi,
to make this
buddy.
a little more functional here.
Hi. Oh, they're looking at the little creeper. There's skeletons. Oh my gosh, shut
There's
it up.
all sorts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
baddies
like
here right now.
battle down there. The drivers here are scary. Like it's not just like Vancouver doesn't know how to drive. Like the lanes are smaller and like not
Tighter.
like not
it's like
here.
San Francisco, it reminds me of.
Downtown is like the lanes I feel like don't even fit a car, but but they do. I don't know how we're gonna get down there safely.
I think we're gonna have to go this way. Oh, this way. But
I wish I had like a
claw
bow and
this a little
arrow. Do I
Yeah.
have anything? Because I could start like killing shit.
This. We need string. We need to kill some. We need to kill some
Spiders.
spideys.
I think I
If
got
we
some
haven't already.
before. Yeah. Let me look at our boxes and see what we got. Whoop.
Is it
got
nighttime?
there's some 4
Oh,
threads
it's going
there.
into nighttime. Oh, it's daytime.
Do we have any more threads there?
Is this day?
It's like going into daytime.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Okay, so let's how the hell do so there's one bow. And then
Oh, here's some feather. What do we need for arrow?
we need feathers and iron, I believe.
Okay.
And sticks.
Oh, well, I made a bunch of sticks.
Yeah, I got shit 10 sticks too, but I think we need feathers also. So we need some. Maybe
Okay,
I'll,
wait,
like,
we have 3 feathers.
maybe I'll
so
go find
far.
some chickens and make like a little chicken farm because we need feathers.
That is a good idea.
Oh, there's a creeper out here. Huh?
And we also need, is it iron?
Yeah, I believe so.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we should kind of have a farm so we can.
I need seed, which I can gather seed from just punching it with my hand, or how do I get seeds again?
What's up, homie? What do you? Oh, I don't have any emerald for you.
Do I need a hoe?
Small
how do I get
drip
seeds?
leaf.
Oh, there's a seed. I'm gonna make a fence.
I'm gonna chop down some trees
That's a good idea.
so we can have like and make more fence because I'm not sure how much wood we actually have. I did go on a fucking stick spree and like made like 64 sticks, so I'm not sure how many more we have.
I have like a shit ton of sticks.
Okay, D. You mentioned it a second ago, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel bad because I like just wasted a bunch of wood on accident because I
There's like a forest
did a
here.
full
We're
stack.
good.
I know. I feel pretty good and we also have a bunch of saplings too.
Oh, by the way, guys, how is the sound? I haven't touched it, so it should be exactly as
Yeah,
as
actually, no one
last
said
time.
anything, so I
So
assume
no
we're
news
good,
is
right?
good news, I'm assuming, but that's also not
Yeah.
true. Sometimes.
Also not true.
Excuse
It's
me,
fine.
cow.
Okay, good.
Moo. Talking to
They have
this
this new
dude.
feature where you like right. Well, I don't know what it is on controller, but when you right click, it like debarks the wood, and then you end up
Oh.
with like this stripped
Oh.
oak log
Interesting.
without the bark.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes like that, like you just right click and it takes all the bark away.
What can we use that for?
I don't really understand. You don't get to keep the bark. It's just I don't really
weird.
get it. Yeah. It must be maybe for design purposes.
Maybe.
Take the bark off? I don't know. You can tell when I like accidentally click a tree though like that because I'm really busy.
So how is like your week? Any new fun things? Any drama?
Good. I mean, okay, so sort of sad, sappy bullshit. You
Oh,
know, my mom's
no.
not really total, but like my mom's death anniversary is coming up in at the end of September, and
Oh yeah.
so it's just been a little heavy of like emotions a little bit.
Yeah.
And I had to go get some extra keys for the homeowners pyramid.
Yeah.
And we all know that like I do some work for them or whatever. And anyways, I got the keys made, and that was actually a funny experience because I go into the local hardware store, this fucking small ass town, and I know the person that's helping me. I know his son really well, blah blah blah, and he's like acting like he doesn't know me, and I'm just like, this town's too
Why?
small for that bullshit. Can we just like not out of spite? I think he just hasn't seen me in a while. Maybe he's just, I don't know.
Weird.
He was kind still, but it was just like, anyways, they were like, I was like, I need like 10 keys made. And he goes, oh, and they all say like, do not duplicate on them. And he's like, oh, do not duplicate. And I go, oh, well, it's for the blah, blah, blah homeowners association. And he goes, oh, like, and they all like get like up in a tizzy because my mom made them. My mom would make them make like 100 keys.
I get it now. I get it.
And I'm like, check it. I only want 10. I know it's a lot, and it's going to take probably like 7.5 minutes.
That's not
and
horrible.
I apologize, but I'm here to support you, and I'm sorry if the line gets long. Like, you know, I tried to just like do the whole, and they made the keys, but so I go down to the
And they're like,
here to
"Fuck, it's
test the
beautiful."
keys. Like, it was fine. It was fine. It ended up working out. At first, they were a little like snotty at first, and then I was like, I only need 10.
Yeah.
Because we're changing to a fob system this next year.
Oh, interesting. Good.
And it's instead of just regular, I believe they're brass, but instead of just regular brass keys with a keypad, we're changing the whole locking mechanism to a battery operated fob system where I'm gonna be, it sounds like, in control of like activating and deactivating these fucking
Holy
keys.
shit. Responsibility much?
Yay. So, yeah. No, it's fine. So I go down there. The keys all work. Actually, this is a funny bit to the story. I'm like testing each key, right? Because they're like, make sure each key works just in case. And I'm in my head, I normally would not. I honestly would not have checked.
No?
Normally. Not if it was like 100 keys. No.
True.
I would not have.
Fair.
I would have been like, if your doesn't key, or if your doesn't
If
key,
your
if your key doesn't fit.
Screw you.
If you're like, call me and we'll get, we'll figure that out. So there's only 10, so I felt like I have time for that,
Yeah.
I negotiated that with myself. I felt okay. So, because I honestly wasn't going to go down to that beach, and it was a beach I grew up on, very substantial of my childhood, my mom, everything, and I'm like putting the keys fucking in, and I'm like at 7. I'm at like 7, key number 7, right?
Wow.
And I'm just subtly just like putting it in, turning the doorknob, pushing it open, closing it. Okay, it works. Great. This group of women are like at the like end of, I have like a fucking spider web on my camera. Sorry, it's been a while. These group of women are like at the end of the pier, and I'm like, I just noticed there were people there, right?
Yeah.
And then by the time I'm at like key 7-ish, it was like right around there. I'm like almost done, basically, is my point.
Yeah.
Homegirl approaches me. She's like, oh, here, let me save you.
Okay. Save you from what?
Because she thought I was struggling with like bad keys.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, I just made new keys. I'm testing to make sure that they work.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm laughing because she was so confident in the fact that like she was coming to save my day. And I'm over here like you want to tell me the people that keys don't work so that way I can make sure they get new keys because I got them. Because they're not contacting me. That's obvious. Like, what the heck? Anyways, I thought it was funny. Obviously, there's people that go down there that want to just use the pier also that aren't allowed to be on there. And she was probably trying to be nice,
Yeah.
But they didn't observe the fact that I fucking opened I was opening this fucking gate. Like, it makes a creaking sound when it opens. Like, it's not like subtle.
It like several times.
10 times. I was like at least 7 or 8 at that point. I was like, come on, like what? So anyways, this is where the sad part of the story, well, for me, sad, not everyone else, like sentimental, I should say.
Yeah.
I like leave and I'm like, I was kind of maybe not the kindest person to that lady. Cause I was like, what do you fucking want? Kind of like attitude. Like,
yeah,
don't bug me with your nonsense. Cause like, I think I have a little bit of a complex because my mom has done this HOA stuff literally since I was a child, like 30 years, right? So like by the time she was done doing it, she was like over people. She didn't want to talk to people. She was done. But like I kind of still hold that a little.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like trying to like release it and still be open-minded and like be social and blah 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 and put the face on and just like get shit done. Customer service, best way to put it. Yeah. Realistically. And anyway, so that chick just like kind of bugged me a little bit and she was fine. She was kind. But anyways, so I turn around and there's like this aspen tree that's rather large that's grown through my life that's at the end of the pier. Like on the entrance part of the pier, obviously not in the water. But hey, you never know, actually. But it's there, and I noticed this wind chime that the funny part I was laughing with my brother about is my mom would have criticized this too. Not like she has room to talk. Her fucking shit was filthy, but she would be like, there's like a wind chime hanging in this tree with like a rope. and like a little pulley system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this kind of like janky ass little sign.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm inspecting this shit. I'm like, and my mom would have
Who
said
the
the same.
fuck put this
My
in?
mom would have said, "What's with that? What's going on here? What's with that hokey like sign?" Like she would have said all these things about the rope and the sign, not the sign, the rope more than anything. And then I like turn, walk around the edge, and I'm sure you saw it on Facebook and some of my social medias, but it said it was a commemorative little short, tiny little sign that said basically when these chimes, you know, make sound, like think of your friend Jess. Basically, is my mom's name.
Yeah, it was
And
so sweet.
I did not cry. I did not get upset.
Wow.
I just sat there and I just like looked
The
at
self-control.
it. No, it's just it was just, I think it was more shock. Because I like looked at it like, that is the sweetest thing.
It really
my
is.
My mom was a motherfucking pain in the ass, okay? She was a fucking pain in the ass. But she was a good fucking, she had a good fucking heart.
Somebody like I'm like that.
Even if, though everyone loved that about her, but they loved and hated it. That was the thing about my mom. It was this quality about her, because she was persistent, but loving, but also a massive thorn in your ass if you weren't like, you know, doing the shit you need to be doing. Like that's just who she was. But she kind of lost herself, so she lost that part of her towards the end. But it ended up that the person that put it up was actually the same person that came up with the idea about putting the bench up on the pier, in which he's in the process of working on as well. And I haven't really been in the know of anything, and I'm grateful he's just doing it because I think it's so kind of him. Like, I've been doing so many other things, and like on Tuesday, I had what I like to call a dark day. I convinced Kona to take a sick day because the weather was really shitty, and he gets totally into it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm down." Took a sick day. And that's when, before kids, it would be a Minecraft day. We would have sat and played Minecraft all day. Honestly,
nice.
It was cloudy and rainy and just shitty.
Perfect.
And I took a fucking nap for 2 hours.
Holy shit.
Like, it was my dark day. I didn't do I didn't do any chores. I did nothing. And I needed it. And because I'm often like doing shit all the time. I try not to be go. So I'm not eating shit like I was early season. But like, I have to go. Yeah. And in my head, I'm like, I don't want to go. So I try to take it slow. And so it doesn't work. Anyways, so that's the extent of like really what's been going on in my world the past like couple days or whatever. Like I had a dark day yesterday and today. Just I did a couple odd job things and like starting laundry or whatever. But like, yeah, that's, I mean, it's going to be kind of heavy for me for the next month because it's right a lot. Yeah, it's right. Oh, it's right along the path of like my mom passing it's my first year. It's hard. There's a baby zombie, I think, right below us. But it's going to be okay. Everything's
You don't
good.
have legs.
I don't have legs? Who am I?
Look at you're like the Steve guy or whatever.
Steve with a shovel through my heart.
Yeah.
What is happening to me?
I don't know what's wrong with your game, man. Thanks for that raid, Jordan.
What?
I don't know what's happening. Oh, spiders out there. I'm gonna go eat this pork chop. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with your game, but like, it's just not working.
Is it my game? It's gotta be, right?
I don't know anymore.
That it's not coming through? It's gotta be me. You have way better internet than I do. Well, I mean, no, Steve's just he's on a, you know, I'm supposed to be.
Oh my god, this was such a bad idea for me. I shouldn't have come out here, but I wanted those spiders. Yeah, she's supposed to be Lumiere. Ah! Baby zombie was following me.
Okay, let's be real. We were that. Right?
Yeah, you were that before last time.
Okay, so now, okay.
But like,
okay.
you might be right. We might have to like restart our computers, but I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, there's monsters nearby. There's a zombie. Going for a bath with a skeleton. Place to change her skin? No, she has not.
No. So confused.
I do not understand.
And now I have it.
I don't know what's happening.
Floating blob.
You're just a floating blob there. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. It's like, hello? I'm just reading your mouth. I don't know what's happening.
Stan. One thing I do know is I'm going to stay in here. I have to pee.
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
I'm gonna watch this.
That's a one big thing that's actually occurred is Ella went a little heavy when we weren't paying attention with her toilet paper usage.
Yeah.
And our toilet has been clogged for like 2 days. Like
still?
Yes, you know. I think we got it to the point where it's fine. Yes, we could have had a plumber out here, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
We actually stopped the plumber from coming because we were having consistent flushes. And then we didn't have a consistent flush last night. And so then, anyways,
no.
I have a friend. We know Steezy Skis. We did hit him up. I'm not sure if he has a snake long enough. So, but that is a story I will tell privately.
Okay.
Because I don't need Wawta podcast to hear my personal stories. Well, in that circumstance, because it was an I told you so moment. That's kind of where we're at right now.
Oh, not
so I have to go
so.
pee.
Okay, I'm just gonna stare at this baby zombie and this like Enderman.
Well, I was gonna go sleep, but I can't.
No, because there's too many creatures around.
Oh, I did go in.
Okay, I did too.
Okay, I do have to pee, so I'll be right back.
Okay, go for it.
I'm getting the shivers. I gotta pee so bad. Okay.
Oh. No, she's still floating. Fuck off, skeleton. Piece of shit. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I have to pee. Don't move. I gotta pee.
Fuck's happening? She's yelling at John because she's got pee. What is happening in that household? Fucking skeleton, get out of the fucking water. I'm gonna get rid of that puddle. Because he's gonna stick in there until, like... Oh, shitballs. This is a terrible idea. Dun, 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 dun. What in the shit? I don't know. He was yelling at John because he had to pee. I heard a gasp. It'd be funny if like John hopped up. Just started playing. That'd be so funny. Filling in that pond there. Because fuck the zombies, skeletons, man. Boom, 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 boom.
freaking stupid door between my bedroom and the freaking living room.
And John was
Gets
stopping
stuck
you from
sometimes.
peeing?
No, he was trying to help me open it, but he was in the way, and he was laughing about it because he knew he was in the way, but he was equally like, "No, let me do it." And it's like, bro, I gotta pee now.
This
I don't
is
have
not.
time to run around the house right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, that's my dumb. Not, I shouldn't say dumb, because it's like, it's important stuff. But that's my silly little like
Yeah.
life update. Just fucking going through grief, and like I'm functioning. Everything's fine, but yeah.
It's just a lot, you know?
It's just like, I don't know. It's like the first of everything is kind of like just heavy going through that. And then like,
Yeah.
and then it's over and you just move on and it's fine. Some days are like a little extra and you don't realize why. And like, maybe you're just feeling just like a little sentimental. I don't know. I don't know. She's just weird. So yeah. Anyways, how is everything with work going?
It's
Last time we talked last week. Everybody getting along okay?
I had a bit of a tiff with like my assistant, and I got like pretty like pissed about it because like we're having this like pizza night, right? And
Yes.
it's after work time, obviously, because like if you do it during the day, people
How dare you?
are like at fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we were talking about it because someone wanted to book like the elevator like before work started, and I said I don't care and it's fine, and she's like, well, like if work doesn't start yet, we shouldn't be like working. And I'm like, it doesn't matter, it takes like a minute to like unlock the elevator. So like we got into that argument, and then it escalated
That was an argument?
Yes. And then it escalated to me asking her, so what's gonna happen on Friday evening with this whole pizza pizza night thing? And she's like, well, I'll help set up. And I'm like, are you shitting me? Are you actually shitting me like right now? Like, you're not gonna take a part in it? And she's like, well, you scheduled it for like a time where like we're off, and you never asked. And I turned around and said, you've known about this for 3 weeks. You could have spoken up. And she's like, I didn't know that. And like, it's like you only told me like she said like last week. And I'm like, the notices have been out for a week and a half. Like, fuck off. And so tensions got high. I kind of said that basically ever since we started here, you're proving more and more that you are not flexible at all, even though you claim that you are. And I flat out said that to her, like I fucking called her out.
Good.
And so we had a tiff, and then we took like a breather, and then we came back and then like talked it out because we're adults.
Nice.
Emotions ran high.
Sure.
As you know who I am.
I would cry and I'd be upset or just whatever too.
I betrayed myself and I shed a little tears, and I'm like, don't think these tears mean anything. I'm just one of these people. I flat out just said, don't think this means anything else except for I'm just a crier, and like, don't think of me as weak. And like she was like, I appreciate like the honesty and like the humility pretty much. And I'm like, it's just who I am. It doesn't mean I'm not trying to get sympathy or nothing. Like, this is just who I am.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
And so we had a heart to heart, and we both like acknowledged like to our faces that we're very different people, and we both agreed we fucked up about the pizza night thing, that I should have asked her. She should have spoken up, and we both agreed this is a 50-50. We fucked up.
That's cool.
And so,
I'm so glad.
So like we had a heart to heart, and I'm like, you know what? You can come in at 10 or like come 11 on like Friday because like you're working later. And she's like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, no, I need to resolve this, and you need to do this now.
Let me be the boss.
Let me give you something. And like it just it's growing pains. And I talked to her, and I'm like, I'm still new to this role. I'm new to being in charge, quote unquote. And when I was in charge of other buildings, I was alone. Mm-hmm. I didn't have to deal with anyone's stuff. Mm-hmm. I just did things. Like, I didn't answer to anybody, and I didn't ask anybody anything. So we had just a chat. Fair. And we worked it out. We both asked, like, do you feel good? Do I feel good? Like, how do we feel after this talk? And we were both feeling good.
That's really important. And I think that's a really good manager of you.
Yeah.
Even though it was, like, a little stressful, I think you're going to have to go through that stage before you can, like, open the doors to, like, other communication.
Yeah.
I think you guys did really well. So,
and like,
good job.
I'm going to be working with her more about, like, learning more in-depth stuff because I'm like, I can't keep doing all of it, and she should be learning this stuff anyways. And I'm like, fuck it, like, we're gonna get her to the stage. Let's fucking go. Like, she's asking, like, can I learn FOBs? Can I learn this and that? And I'm like, eventually you're gonna have to learn this, but let's focus on this first, and then that's gonna be the next step. So, like, with, like, whenever we get, like, more applications, I'm gonna be really hands-on with her and just teach her stuff, and we're gonna be more upfront and more talkative and communicative about the job, and just, you know, just
that's so important. You're doing great.
Working with other people is hard. Let's be honest. It's hard to work with other people and to give room for them to, like, take on some of your role in a way, like to pass things along, you know, as like you can probably feel when when you clean a house, it's probably hard for you to give people like, oh, you go do this and I'm gonna trust that you're gonna do it to my standards, you know.
I got complaints about some dusting, and what the best part is that I got complaints about a bathroom as well. Just one complaint for each, and it was within 2 days of each other. One of the complaints I was a little annoyed by because it was 3 weeks after the fact.
Oh, you can't really do much about that. And I kind of
wish they had said something sooner.
Yeah, of course.
But then, and that was about the bathrooms, and I did them. And so that was my fuck up. So I felt kind of like, uh-oh. It was just me and my brother that day. So I'm like, okay, now I'm going to be anal about that. But I don't know. I must have just missed a small bit of a shower door. And they said there was soap scum or something all over it. I'm like, I don't believe you because I got my squeegee and my fucking scrub. But
okay, person, fine.
That's fair. Maybe I was distracted that day. I don't remember. It was 3 weeks ago. For the record.
Exactly.
And then the next complaint was something that the people had come in like 2 days after. It was the owners, which was no big deal. I didn't know they were coming until the day I was cleaning, but it was my brother, and he didn't dust one of the he didn't dust like the lamps and stuff. And like you just said, when you're doing it on your own, you're a little bit more thorough because you kind of go through everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can't do 3 houses like that by myself with 2 children with me. So I have to rely on other people's help, and they skip a beat sometimes, and I get that. That can happen.
Yeah.
But it's equal parts like, yikes, people aren't going to want to like pay the rates they're paying if we don't do a solid job.
Exactly.
You know? So.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kind of like that. So I get it. I just think it's funny, like you mentioned employees like in giving them roles, and then I just had some big hiccups with one of mine, like personally too. I mean myself, and then hold on, I gotta close this area I was building.
I don't know.
You're okay. I started talking and I didn't realize the
menu.
Am I still a floating body?
You are still a floating bob. don't know what's happening.
I'm just Bob.
You're just Bob floating there.
Hi.
With your rock.
So weird. Okay, so I was kind of like opening this up. I guess we don't need to.
We could make this place a beautiful castle. I'm just building
we did say we were gonna leave, but
chicken coop. I'm building a chicken coop.
I'm becoming a little attached to the place.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
You know?
And like it's easy to find. Like we're in the corner of the map. Like we're never gonna get lost.
Just boom, right there. Okay, like that.
I have a lot of shit on me. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Then,
but yeah, like it just it's hard. But like I said, we had a heart to heart, and she came around because she was kind of seeing it from my eyes, and like she also explained to me, like, as the person that previously like managed this building, she's like a crazy like workaholic. Like that's just who she is. She comes in like on her days off and this and that, and she's like, I value like my time off, and I'm like I totally get that, and she's like, but you're falling into the same pattern of the other girl, and I'm like, fuck, you're right. You're fucking right. Like, fuck this. Fuck this.
She called you out.
She called me out. She called me out, and I'm like,
yeah,
and I had to sit there, and I'm like, you're right. I am doing that kind of like not as intensely as the other lady.
Yeah,
but like
not as heavily. But
I am doing certain things that I'm like, wait a minute, this is what I swore I wasn't gonna do.
Yeah, sure.
But at the same time,
ownership,
yeah, exactly. And I'm like, you're right.
But it works for you though.
It does, but like, I don't want to be like that. Like,
that's fair.
But at the same time, I would be more like that if I could like trust her to do the whole job, which I know she's too new to do the whole job. It's just our mindsets are different. Like like this job isn't her career or life. She's not sticking with it forever. Where when we joined on, we were so in the mindset of like, they gave us a chance,
this is for us.
So we need to pay them back essentially, because they took a big chance on us. We moved from Saskatoon to here, which they did not have to do. They did not have to agree to move us and give us a job. So we felt this like obligation to exceed and like just rock this job to prove to them we deserved this chance, you know? And, like, she's, like, I agree with this mindset. Like, with any job, most employers don't care about you. And, so there's no point in, like, dying because of your job. But I've also seen things, like, in our company where I'm like, no, they do care about us. And I don't know if we drank our Kool-Aid, but I truly feel they do in a way care about us, because I've seen them act when like my boss, like my previous boss, when her dad passed away, the care and like how they took care of her spoke a lot about them. Like the time they gave her, and like just they were so good about that and like so on her side, and they're like, just take your time and like
take what you need.
And like the higher ups, like whenever he comes, like we love him, and he's so kind, and he like for us, he's always talked about how well we do at other buildings and how we go and fix other buildings essentially. Like he's acknowledging the hard work, which I'm like, I don't think she's seen that, or she's doing enough to like I get the mindset.
She's surface leveling the job, like you said. It's not a career for her, so she's not going to be open-minded to see what higher ups are capable of doing.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Like I can tell her, but I'm like, she's not gonna feel the same way as we do, because she hasn't seen what we've seen. Like when like our boss's dad passed away, that was a very sudden thing. She's the woman that works like 24/7, doesn't take time off, and they're like, you need time off, go, just get out of here, just go. Necessary. And like they were very like, any boss could have been like, you got to be back in like 3 days. Like, any boss could have done that.
Yeah, sure.
And
absolutely.
But like, I don't know, just I don't know.
I love that.
We feel very like I'm loyal to this I'm a company because they've also given us a lot.
Yeah.
They've treated us really well.
I think that's awesome.
And it's one of those jobs, it's one of the first jobs I've ever had where I feel like, oh, they see how hard we're actually working and they give a shit. Mm-hmm. Like, they acknowledge that we're working our butts necessary. Off. Like, especially since we got our own building. That says everything. Mm-hmm. Like, that's them acknowledging what we've done.
I agree.
So,
if they hadn't done that by this time,
I'd be like,
I would have wondered.
Hello, guys.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, but yeah,
I don't know if you guys would have lasted more than another year or two. If you hadn't, maybe 2 years.
We would have talked to them about, like, what the fuck is going on, but...
Yeah, because you know you were well deserving of that. I mean, like, realistically. Even though you wanted to be modest, you knew you were deserving. Let's be real.
Yeah, like, honestly, yeah. But, like, I don't think she'll get to that point because, like I said, this is just a job to her. She's going to be here for a couple of years and then move away and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want, like, feedback. Like, I keep telling her, like, if we have a disagreement, we are talking this out until either it's fixed or, like, we die. This is how I work. It drives Jordan.
There's no other option.
Drives Jordan crazy because I want to talk about shit, and he's like, I'm done talking. And I'm like, I'm not done talking about this.
Same. It needs more resolution, thank you.
We need some more. Like, we're not there yet. Mm-hmm. And, like, she's also pretty big on, like, talking it out. And, like, I made it clear, like, I am new to this role. Give me feedback. Give me something that I can improve on. Because, like, also it's a big deal to me to show not just her, but, like, the people that, like, live here. That I'm a human being. Mm-hmm. I do not know everything. And I fuck up. Like... Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll fuck up on dumb shit too. And like
dumb shit's gonna happen. Y'all better just expect to know that I'm gonna be here to try to fix it too. Like,
yeah. Exactly. You know? Like, I'm very
You're
like
human.
I'm not one of those people that like, oh, I gotta be perfect like at my job. And I'm like, no. Like, some of the fuck ups you're gonna be like, you've been doing this for how long? And it's like, yeah, you know, it happens.
I had a day.
Like, you know, like, I always, like, not that I go out of my way to, like, fuck up and, like, prove that I fuck up, too, but, like, I fuck up. Things happen. It's all good.
It happens sometimes. Yeah.
And, like, there's a lot going on. Like, there's 285 suites or something here. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up a few things. But yeah, so yeah, we had a little heart to heart, a little tear fest. It was fine. It's totally fine. Yeah.
I think that's fine.
I think it's fine too. Jordan was like, and I'm like, we are not like robotic people. We have emotions, and yes, some people might think of it as it looks bad, but I don't fucking care.
No, I don't think so.
I don't fucking care. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I am right there with you.
Like, if someone's gonna judge someone else for getting, like, overwhelmed or emotional, then, like, fuck off. Mm-hmm. Because, like, that's not cool, bro.
Some people, including myself, and obviously you.
Yeah.
Some people just... Sometimes we express ourselves that way, and it's something definitely I think we agree we can probably work on, but
but how do you like contain yourself? Like, how do people do it?
In my opinion, because this sets from, I can identify it from being younger and being like my dad especially would be like annoyed when I try to like talk to him sometimes. Things like that, where I try to figure out where the trigger is. It would be like adults typically like kind of
Yeah.
not understanding how to respond to my nervousness or whatever. So therefore, now I create this protection barrier of what I feel is protection, but I'm just really just fucking crying. And like, I'm feeling better because I'm crying, but like they are like, oh my God, this person's fucking melting down in front of me. Like, what's going on? And it's like, no, I like am not only angry, but I'm fucking frustrated, and I'm also like embarrassed because here I am fucking crying in front of your ass, and I do not want to be here right now at all. Doing with any of this.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's where I stem it from, because like, I don't know, in my youth I didn't have a lot of like availability of being able to like express myself very much, like in that way. I was always shut down, so like cry. And I was also mocked too for crying.
That's shit.
Oh, here come the tears. Like,
oh my Lord, that's terrible.
So that's kind of like where I have identified where mine, and that's something that I can work on myself, which I haven't taken the time to do so very well. I mean, I'm a lot better than I was when I was a kid, but like I do still get a little, you know, emotional, worked up. However you want to put it.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, I don't know where mine could stem from, because, like, I was never, like, made fun of like that, but, I don't know, just anxiousness in general, and...
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know where it stems from, where, like, that's my, like, immediate, like, thing. Or like my go-to emotion when I have to like have a serious talk. Maybe it's just like got nothing.
I don't know.
Got nothing. I got nothing.
I don't know. It just that's maybe I'm overthinking what I think is causing that, but like that's just like what I would always do, and then but no, it's bullshit. No one should be like mocking a child like, oh, here come the tears.
Nah, that's bullshit. That's baloney.
So, yeah.
That's not cool. Like, yeah. Like, I do remember, like, growing up, like, my granddad, like, he always, like... When I was a kid, I was scared of him. I don't know why. He just was, like, a very scary, intimidating man. And, like, whenever he came home for, like, lunch and whatnot, because, like, we would spend a lot of time, like, I'm at my grandparents' house, he just made me very nervous and scared, and not scared of him, just his presence was a lot. And then, like, I don't know, just, I think when I was older, I don't know if it was because, like, he, like chilled out, or if I, like, matured enough to, like, reach a level with him, but, like, we got along really well. But, like, for my childhood, he was a very scary man. And, like, I was a picky kid. I was picky, like, eater. I didn't like certain things.
So that probably bothered him, and then
it did, and like he would like react to me like not wanting to eat it, and like
that reminds me of my dad.
And then he would like he's such a scary he was such a scary man at that time that it would like fucking wreck me. But yeah, like when I turned like probably like. It was during my sister's graduation that we really bonded in a weird way, because like I don't know, we like joked around, and I'm like, I've never joked around like with my granddad ever. Like, what is this?
Is this a haha?
Is this
like
a joke
or a haha weird?
Are like we making jokes and getting along and laughing? What is this?
Like,
who is this man? And then yeah. But yeah, so, like, it's just weird. Like, that probably didn't help, but, like, I don't know. But, like, my parents never made me feel bad for crying.
Oh, God, I stop my brother occasionally, because he'll, like, kind of start to say that kind of stuff to John.
No.
John's a little emotional.
He is emotional.
My brother doesn't say it like he means to say it mad. It's just what he knew growing up.
Yeah,
right?
I guess so.
So I say to him, hey, that affected me really heavily when you guys did that, and you know that. Don't do it to him, because he's gonna not... You need to be a little bit more sensitive and, like, aware, so he can be, like, okay with his emotions because he has
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, like all
Like he
kids
has
do.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, all kids do, but like,
But yeah,
had to-
you gotta like nurture that.
but he like, you know, and there'll be sometimes where like Ella will cry or whatever, and like, you don't say that to Ella. They were like that with me.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Like, no. Don't be treating John like that.
No. But like I guess that's like a mindset that's like just new, I guess.
It's embedded in just I wouldn't say new. I think that's old school.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I mean. I don't know what I meant there, but yeah.
And kind of abusive in my opinion, because that's all stems from my dad a lot. That mentality, but he's a lot different now, but he still has moments. He has some moments sometimes, so.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, Goof, you say, you know, your dad didn't do little kids. You were growing up. My dad's the opposite. He'd prefer hang out with the kids because there's no
they don't
bullshit.
talk back.
But the moment you start talking back, that's when it's over.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So, anyways, it's just weird, like, young trauma in our lives that, like, a lot of it can be completely blocked out, and you don't even fucking realize, like, why the fuck it's even happening. Like, the fuck is this shit coming out of me?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, what? And then if you, like, really dive deep within yourself, you're like, oh.
That explains a lot.
Fuck. That shit sucks. But, you know, it is like whatever. And it just doesn't have to always be family either. It could be something that happened in school. It could be something that happened with a friend. I mean, but primarily family is a big stepping stone in your life for forming who you are and all that jazz. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my personal experience, is it definitely was like within my family. My dad had a big stance on that, and I think it came a lot from his mom, my grandma. She has that massive kind of nasty shit going on. The other day I had to fucking put her in check because she's like, John doesn't love me. Sends me this random message.
What the fuck? John's a child.
And then like the kids don't love Jerry either. Something about that, about my dad. And I had to message her because we're on Facebook. I'd rather I should call her or whatever, but I'm like, I'm good. I'd rather have this on record just in case shit gets weird.
Definitely, 100%.
But I made it very clear I didn't appreciate her saying that, and it actually hurts my feelings. Just because I'm going through a lot, I don't bring my kids over doesn't mean we don't love you. And like, that's really unfair to like put my kids in that position of feeling, you know, they don't know that because it's coming to me, but like,
yeah,
don't do that. Come on.
Exactly. Like
that's not kind,
that's
man.
Weird.
I don't know. I mean, I get maybe feeling like unsure, but like, you don't have to fucking make me feel like a douchebag about it. Like,
but also like kids are kids, and like they don't have really that kind of emotion.
And they also don't have the accessibility at their age, at least, to just go visit great Grammy. Yeah. Whenever they fucking can. They're 5 and 4 and 3.
Exactly.
Like, fuck.
Exactly.
So, that was a little awkward. I was like, Grammy. Oh,
like,
wow.
Dramatic, jeez.
It's always been that way. It's like, it's whatever. We need coal.
I know. I got some flint here to make some, like, arrows and stuff, but we still need, like, more string and stuff. I have 12, like, arrows in my inventory.
Nice. But, okay.
Yeah, because we need
if they
some
did just say armies, you'd be like, what the fuck exactly?
Like, it's kind of like when, like, we moved away when, like, we were kids, and, like, we didn't hear much from, like, our family, and it's like we were at the the disposal of mom and dad. If they called, like, my grandma, then yes, we'll talk to her. But if they don't call, we're children, so we don't have, like, the mindset
we don't know.
Of, like, oh, let's call Nana. Like, we're children. We don't. That's
You
not.
don't think of that concept at all.
No, just they're supposed to just magically be there. You know?
I just wish instead of just being like, woe is me, these kids don't love me, you could be like, hey, Jerica, can you come over?
Yeah.
Like, I know you're really
with me.
busy. Like, I miss you guys. Like, I know that sounds stupid to say that, but like, I am going through a lot. And it would be nice to just be like, hey, let's, you know, and like, I should be better about it too. I am the grandkid. I totally get it. Like, I should be better too. Like, I understand.
Well, like,
that.
we all get busy and stuff, so.
But fuck, man. Like, instead of the guilt trips, be like, hey, you have time to come by?
Yeah, like, that'll be like a
Even
million
that
times
would be
better.
simple, you know? Like, yeah, exactly, Goof. The accusations they literally just immediately
Like,
make me go the other way.
Yeah, like, you don't want to go now because.
Nope, I don't want to go anywhere near you, actually. And I have a cousin that has gone through the same thing, and he finally reached out to me after my mom passed because I think he divulged a lot of this information to her. My mom was that aunt. She was the aunt that you could, like...
talk to.
Tell everything to, right? But she would spill some shit, so she wasn't the most reliable, but she was there. But this cousin was like, I just need clarity on some shit and like kind of talk to me about some stuff and the family. And I was like, oh no, I'm totally right there with you. And he just like kind of was like, wait, really? I'm like, what image do I present to you? Like, I fucking stay the furthest away from everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I do try to stay neutral and like visit some people occasionally. Like, I don't like, he doesn't get along with his sister at all. And she's my cousin who cuts hair. So like, I'm like, sorry, like I still kind of have a relationship with homegirl. Cause like, I don't dislike her completely. Like, yeah, she was shady at points in her life, but like, she's not the worst. She's never made me feel shitty.
Yeah.
So like I can't, and I keep her at a fat distance. Not like we hang out all the time or anything.
Yeah.
But like, I'm okay with her, you know. I ain't tripping. So, anyways, it's just family's fucking weird.
It is.
It just is so fucking weird. And then like when you're like tripping out on a family member, and then you like realize another family member is kind of doing the same thing, and you guys never talked about it. That's like a weird moment too, if that ever occurs. And that's what I'm kind of referring to with my one cousin. It's just like, I don't know, it's just family's fucking toxic as fuck.
How do I get out of a boat?
Oh, we have coal. B? How you got in? Left trigger?
How the fuck did I get in here? How did I get in this shit?
Is it left trigger? Right trigger? B. Click on the joysticks. Why?
Oh, there you go.
What was it?
I'm out. I changed it to like the button like on my mouse, like one of the buttons.
Oh.
Because I went across the ocean because I want to mine, and there's like I just want a good solid like cave, you know?
Makes sense. Yeah. We need like solid resources.
I want some like iron.
I actually think I kind of want to go. I'm gonna go on our island south a little bit.
Ooh.
And open that up a little bit.
I'm trying to find a good like cave system.
I mean, I've been trying to create a cave system.
Yeah,
well,
but
we do have that giant space, but there's just too many enemies, like just to go in there. We're not on creative mode where we can just like, fly around and have ultimate resources. I've gotten comfortable with creative mode lately because of John.
Well, we could just switch to it.
No.
Nah.
We could. I mean, we could.
Maybe next time. Because, like, we've already started the game.
Yeah. I mean, the shit you can build is kind of fun. I made a red Among Us bean for John.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Like I mentioned that. I don't know if I can't recall if I actually took a screenshot of it through my computer or if I took a picture on my phone, but I have like a ridiculous amount of photos on my phone, so I'm not going to look for it right now. But yes, there is peaceful mode. That's true.
Oh yeah, there is peaceful.
Peaceful does take the enemies away. We could do that.
We could do that.
In fact,
I was like,
let's
I just
do that.
want to
So I can do that
explore.
without intruding in the game.
Oh, really?
Oh, I can do that too. Yeah, we're in peaceful.
Ooh, cool. Now
Sweet.
nobody judge us. We're playing how we want to.
Yeah, we're just trying to like grow.
And
Be
like
attacked.
sometimes it's nice to just like, well, now I want to come back because I want to go down that thing underneath the house.
Come back.
I'm coming back.
Get
I need to
out
find
of
my
the
boat. This way.
Thank you for that suggestion, Goof. Oh, and if you needed an iron pickaxe, I put one in the small chest. We were in the middle of like kind of conversation when I put it in there, and I just saw it again. So
No,
it's in there if
but
you want.
that's okay. Like I just was feeling like we don't have like a lot of stuff yet. I'm like, oh, we gotta go like mining some more.
I agree,
don't go
but
to
I did make it for
mines.
you. If you
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't like an extra. I was like, I purposely like made it
Panda.
for you and me. So a panda. I love that.
Panda. I got feelings about pandas though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I've
Well,
told
I
you
mean,
about my
Oh
feelings
yeah,
before.
because they poison themselves.
They
with
poison
bamboo.
themselves, and like that's why they don't mate, because like the poisonous food they eat, it makes them sleepy. But yet they're still eating the shit, and I'm like, you're going extinct because of yourself.
But it's just so good.
I guess so.
They really like them freaking bamboos.
They
you
love
know?
it.
No, I think I don't know. Like I want to learn maybe a little bit more about it because
About what?
my
Pandas?
of pandas because
Oh.
like I assume, and I shouldn't assume this, but I assume it has to do with like whatever humans put in their place. But then I'm like, no, it's a natural thing.
Yeah,
that
like
grows.
they go and eat
obviously just
bamboo.
enjoy that shit. So,
Yeah, they
like,
just love it, but it makes them lazy.
that's why I'm like I would like to search more on like the whole concept because first of all,
like hello.
but then again, look at us dumbass humans. Like
I guess like we also do like pretty like dumb
We're
shit.
pretty
eat,
dumb.
We eat dumb, stupid stuff. But it's still good, dumb, stupid stuff.
I did not know that about koalas. What is that about?
I don't know. Like, creatures are fucking weird sometimes, man.
What? I didn't know that about koalas.
I did not. I know that, like, they're poop, like, you could get sick from, like, holding one. I knew that.
I mean, I even
Sorry,
knew.
I got
I mean,
burps.
I assume any wild animal you could probably get some sort of nasty disease from, right? If you
Yeah.
touch. I mean, that's just where my brain goes. Like, I don't touch birds. If one, like, for example, it hasn't happened in a long time, but if a bird hits a window,
Ooh,
for
no.
example,
No, I'm sorry.
know,
that thing's just gonna lay there and die. in
you
my
let
opinion.
it. No offense, but like you let it die because birds are fucking gnarly, man.
They're nasty.
Same with like squirrels or chipmunks. You don't
Yeah.
touch that shit. You just, let it be.
I'm just gonna like just fall to my doom and check out what's below us.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn, you went in there.
Fuck yeah, I'm excited.
I got distracted.
I'm so excited. Oh, there's like an
Send it.
easy way down actually. Like it's not gonna be horrible.
Oh yeah, and there's no enemies. That's right.
Yeah. Some bats. I love finding spots like this.
I love it too. It looked like a massive cavern.
It's
as well.
huge. I forgot to grab that fucking iron pickaxe. Whatever, it's fine.
I can bring it to you.
Oh, you're still up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I just love mining. Just it's so peaceful.
No.
Like that's
I'm
why
getting the
that's why
one
I
more
hated
block.
Ark. Because
You
like
couldn't do any of it.
I couldn't figure out my role, and I just like that friggin' tether ruined it. Like
The tether was the worst part.
it
100% agree.
enraged me, and then I'm like, can someone else speak up and say that they hate this, because I don't want to be the one to like Debbie down this game now. Because like we were all playing it like way back, And I was sitting there the whole time, just thinking, I fucking hate this game.
Well, and the thing that sucks about it is like it could be such a fun game with like the idea of like dinosaurs and all these crazy creatures they've created and like everything. Like,
yeah,
how awesome! Like, how come it can't be like this? I don't understand.
I don't know. One you found clues where you made it. Yeah, like rocks, we have to wait to respawn. Like, you can't go mining or nothing. And like, I just didn't understand the game. Like, they didn't like give us like proper instructions. I like,
and
not
then
gonna...
they're having an arc too. Like,
fuck that. It doesn't deserve it.
What?
In my opinion.
Not at all.
And like,
no offense.
The funny thing is that like when like we play that game, I would always go to the farthest corner of like how far I could go, and just I'd be on my phone because like that's how much I hated that game. Because I'm like, I hate this like, so fucking much. Care. I despised it. So like, I'm like, I'm not even playing it. Like you sucks. like you guys were like running around doing stuff, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna
I'm not here for this at all.
I'm not here at all for this game.
Not down, no thanks.
But like, I didn't want to be like the one that like poops on it because like you guys were like enjoying it, and I'm like, nah guys,
yeah, I don't trying.
I don't know what you guys see in this, but this sucks.
I think the tether sucks, and the fact that you cannot mine into the ground at all sucks. I think any kind of survival game where you cannot go into the ground is not ideal-ish. But I mean, okay, there is that one. I think it depends on the game, because like I just went to like Raft, for example. You can't dig in that, but
Raft is great.
It's different because the idea of the game is to be on a fucking raft.
And like
going
it's pretty
to like islands and shit.
Straightforward. Where like with like Ark, I'm like, I can only tame a dodo. Teach me how to tame anything other than like a dodo. And I couldn't figure it out.
Why can't I build my own cave? Like you said, mining, like why can't I build my own cave?
Yeah.
To hide from these motherfucking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Why am I restricted to just the beach as my beginner area? Like I don't know. I didn't like any of that about it.
I don't know. I was not a fan. I was originally like super hyped because I'm like, this is gonna be so cool, and then like we started it and I'm like, it just throws you in with no hand. Like they didn't hold your hand at all, which like some people love it.
It's water. Oh shit.
Like some people love that shit. For the most part, especially with that game, no, I feel that game needed some like hand holding explanation.
A little bit at least. Like at least.
Yeah.
Hey, this is how we do this. This is how you build your first this or axe or you know, whatever the fuck they were intending, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, with like Ark, you have to know about the special food they like, which like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that?
How are we supposed to know? And it's funny because they went through like a number 2, but never like gave you proper instructions. So then they're like, they're coming with a number 2 of Ark. Like, are they gonna give proper instructions during that if they're gonna have Vin Diesel as their voice actor?
Really, Vin fucking Diesel?
Did you hear that?
No.
Oh yeah, I saw what was it, E3 or whenever it was first expressed. Vin Diesel was like highlighted as one of the main voice actors of the main person.
Strange. Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I played with Google Open. I get it.
I don't want to essentially play like that. Like, yes, I played like that with
me neither.
Like, I do play like that with like Dreamlight Valley when like they're like, oh, you got to make this, and I'm like, how the fuck do I make this pie? Like, there's no instructions. So I Google it and like, how do I make this pie or whatnot? Because like that's just the way. But like Ark, I couldn't feel couldn't even bring myself to even
invested
do that.
enough to even get to that.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't invested enough. I don't know. Ark is like one of those games that just like enraged me, and I'm like, I do not see the hype with this fucking game whatsoever.
Because I come back up here for
because like Goof, and I know that you played it a bit with like Fabi and Sin and stuff, but I'm like, I just was like, I don't get it. And like you guys like even invited me to like try it out with them because they know how to play it, and I'm like, honestly, at this point, I don't even want to learn. At this point, that's how much I hated it. It's like I don't even want to waste my time to give it another chance, you know? Like it's dead to me. It's kind of like Spyro is dead to me, even though like I feel like I should love that game. It's dead to me.
Spyro was something special back in the day, and like I don't think I agree with you. I don't think it's as cool as we all thought it was.
Like as a kid, I never owned it. My sister did on the Game Boy Advance. And what I would do if I had her system was I would just fly around as this dragon in this open world and just fly around, and that's all I would do. I didn't play the game. I just flew around, and I thought that was like I don't know the point of the game.
Well, you have to unlock all those abilities.
And like
a minute and a half.
And like he can't grab edges. He can't properly fly. He can't even like do like one flap and be like
and glide.
Yeah, which apparently gliding comes in the second game. Which I'm like, why is it not in the first game? Like, come on. But yeah, like that game enraged me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a friend of mine playing Spyro a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, like my sister played it a lot, like the storyline, but I was like, I was a kid that when I played games, I did not give a shit about the story, whatever. I didn't even know that there was a story half the time.
Like, I'm pretty sure, and I doubt I even have it anymore, man. I don't even know where it would be. I have to search all the boxes under my bed because there's a few under there. But I have a Nintendo 64, had one with Diddy Kong Racing.
Yes. I got
Favorite game ever. I know there's some type of story to that.
There is apparently.
But man, I didn't hit shit.
I did not know there was a story at all until
I played enough to unlock this vehicle.
Year. I found out that there was a story to that game because I watched this whole thing of like the breakdown of how Diddy Kong was like a better game than like the Super Mario game, like the Mario like racing game, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Let's watch this video. And then like I just learned so much about the game, and I'm like, hold on a fucking second, there's a story in Diddy Kong Racing. What the fuck?
Because I just remember being the pink chick. She was the only female.
Yeah.
And she was like a little mouse or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck she was. But I used her all the time, and I just remember having my little places to go and pretend like people were there hanging.
Yes.
I'd go through the waterfall. Man, the shit that my imagination did.
Yeah, same. Oof. Like I would just like make up my own little like adventure. Like I lived on like this top cliff thing that was like between worlds. Yes. Yes. Like,
God, that was one of my favorite games ever.
Like, as I've said like several times, like we played we had Zelda's Majora's Mask, and I could never get past like the first town because
it's scary.
I couldn't really read that well as a kid too.
Okay, sure.
And then I would just like run around. Maybe things would happen, like a cutscene would happen here. I'm like, I don't know what's fucking happening there, but like woo, something. And then I would go do my own thing. I'd run around town. I'd make up my own story. I had like, ooh, what was that noise? Gross. Yeah. Did you hear that?
No, but I know I have an idea of what you're talking about because the noises will just creep up on you.
It's like a creaky bell noise almost.
Ew.
I know. Anyways, and then like in that game, I found like this like dog house, which I claimed was my house, and then nighttime, I would go back to my house and just fall asleep, quote unquote, just sit on my house until like the sun comes up, and then I'd go and do my own thing again. Like that's literally how I played. Like I wanted to give it a go as like a adult who can like understand like the thoughts of games and understand how games work now, but
Absolutely.
I just haven't been bothered to do it.
I love that. I can't wait till like I can play some games like that with my kids when they get to that point.
That's so exciting.
Well. Or like watching them go through that, you know, like and figuring it out, because that was my childhood. I'm okay with embracing that with my children. Like I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
John's really into Minecraft, as you found out last week.
Yeah.
I was like, Conan, he's not allowed. It stressed me and Shelly out way too hard. And I called Conan. I'm like, he gets it from you, because we were playing a game together today. Both kids were on tablets. We just like kind of had a moment where we were like, let's just take this time.
Yeah.
And I was trying to like do an attack, and he was like, why don't you do blah blah, or no, he didn't even say it like that. He was just like telling me what I should do. I'm like, can you just let me play the game? Like maybe I want to throw a grenade, or maybe I want to shoot this guy. Like back off, John, is basically how I put it, because like John was like backseat gaming us hard. Did you just make a bunch of what?
Of helmets. I made I made 5 helmets. Shit! I keep on holding shift for some reason. It just
you
shift
keyboard, mouse and keyboard too.
I'm mouse and keyboarding it. Yeah, and I just
shift part.
I just want to
with all my sticks.
I want to just hold shift. How do I pull myself up? Like, what's the menu button?
So when I was like embarrassed talking about sticks, that's exactly.
Yeah. How do I pull up the menu? Of like, I can put my helmet on. What button is that? E? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And I have five
every
helmets.
ounce of that answer that I just gave. I was like, Okay, stairs. Oh, come on. That is so funny.
Do you want a helmet?
Yes, I love it.
Because I was gonna make like a helmet, armor, like everything, but apparently I can't now because I made 4 fucking helmets.
Oh, I dropped you here. Here's a pickaxe.
Ooh. Here is your helmet. Boop. There you
Thank
go.
you. Actually, I did not get it.
Oh, did I pick it up by accident?
That's okay. We were kind of like meshed right there.
Here you go. I'm gonna run away.
There
from
we
it now.
go. We're good. We're good. Thank you.
No problem. And when I get more, I'll make something other than the helmet. God damn.
I love it.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah. Last time I built a bunch of them, like axes too, because I did that. Oh jeez. Just there's too many games, and they all have like different like ways to play them, you know?
Absolutely. I completely relate. That's why when like we go to 7 Days to Die and I'm like struggling sometimes with like,
yes,
like why, like, okay, for this game I'll be playing Minecraft. This will be, you know, E, and I guarantee you
it should be tab, right?
Well, yeah, then yes, because I'm so used to 7 days. But then I go to Divinity Original Sin 2, and that has different things, buttons and stuff I have to play too, like push and it's all too much. We just keep it consistent, but I get why they give you the option to change your keybinds. But I'm like, that's a lot of fucking work.
That is a lot of work.
Thank you very much.
I might actually do that and make the menu tab keybinds.
Yeah.
Inventory should be tab. Oh, that's much better. Oh yeah, that's how that's supposed to be.
It's E, and I feel like
it was E, and I'm like, this is wrong.
For some reason, that just feels so natural to me. And I don't know if it's because I've played Minecraft. Is it the same with Divinity, Goof? Is it E in Divinity?
Like,
I have 2 games with E and 1 that I go to tab. Is that why it feels so weird?
Inventory to me should be either I or tab.
I agree.
Because in Disney it's I think.
It is I, and it's way too, in my opinion, it's too far away. I feel like it needs to be closer to my left.
It is. I agree, but I stands for inventory.
But it makes sense that it's I, yes. I agree.
I don't know, just gaming is hard sometimes, especially if you go if you go from PlayStation to Xbox to Switch, because those buttons are in different spots and they do different things, and I'm constantly backing out of everything all the time.
Escape. Anytime I might be unsure about what's going on, I'm usually fucking trying to get myself out of a menu. If you guys are ever wondering.
Same.
I'm like,
just let me figure this out.
Leave me alone. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's all good. So, Goofin, did you decide what game you're going to play next, or you're still trying to figure that out?
Cool.
Patrick, that's my spot on the couch. He's taking my spot. Even though everyone's spots is there, he's like, nah, I want mom's spot.
I like mom's spot.
But yesterday, he did the funniest thing, because Patrick doesn't eat human food. It's he just doesn't give a shit about human food. Couldn't give any more craps about it. I was sitting down and eating a piece of pie, and he hops up and he's like, "What's that?
What's that pie?"
He's sniffing it, and I'm like, "Do you want a piece of pie, bro?" So I broke him off a tiny piece of crust, and I put it down, and he's sniffing it, and then he eats it, and I'm like, he just ate some pie. He just had a piece of crust, and he's just sitting there, and I'm like, did you like that? Are you gonna have do you want more, or is this gonna cause a poopy bum issue where you're gonna leak? Because he's done that once when we fed him salmon once, and then the next day his tummy was not happy, and his butt was just it was this liquid was just oozing out of his butt, and it was the smelliest stuff I've ever smelled. So we're no more salmon for you, bud. Yeah, because that was gross.
Yeah, gnarly. Thank you.
Yeah, Patrick was
I try not to give my dogs a lot of food either for that reason.
Well, he wants to smell it all. If you have anything, he's let me smell that now. And then so he smells it, and he's like, ew, no, I don't like that. And then he walks away. But this time he was intrigued about it. And he's only done that maybe once more. But it took some time, because I was eating this breakfast wrap. And he was sitting there checking it out, smelling it. And I would let him smell it, and then I would eat a bite. And then I let him smell it, and then I'd take a bite. And he's like, you're eating that. I can eat that. So and then he took the littlest of bites of it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So cute.
But yeah, he's not the good thing is that he doesn't give a shit about human food, so we don't have to deal with mooching and stuff. But it's just sometimes he surprises us like that.
Yeah, absolutely. How funny.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? It's a piece of pie. And he's like,
Yeah.
let's go.
He's like, yeah, no, I want that crust.
I want
Let
that
me
piece
try
of-
it. What
yeah.
kind of pie was it?
Just a normal apple pie. Just
Okay.
nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a pretty straightforward pie.
Yeah, he just was like, I want to try that.
How funny. Maybe. But he doesn't see them eat the cat food.
No, he like, yeah, well, of course, we don't eat cat food, but
You know?
like, I don't know, but like, also, yeah, if we ever try to like hand feed him, it's a struggle because like with like cat treats, you can get like those tubes of oozy stuff, you know, and we got that for him, and he really likes them. But the point of it is, you're supposed to hold it and like have him eat it from your hand out of this tube. It takes fucking forever because he just won't fucking do it. He just wants it on the floor or something, and then
He's
like,
no, I don't want it out of the tube.
I don't want it out of like your hand. And I'm like, you're
Yeah, in your
fucking
hand.
weird. And like, there's times when he like gives up because I like do not give in. And I'm like, you will eat it how it's supposed to be eaten. The cute,
You will do
the
this.
cute kitty cat way, not this whatever this is.
Not whatever you're putting me through right now.
Yeah. So like he has done it, but it takes like I have to like shove it in his face several times, and he's like if like this is like the tube, he's like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And I'm like, it's right here, bro. Right from your face. And he's like, I don't
funny.
and like he's looking on the floor, he's looking above me, beside me, and like it's in front of your face. Bro, just eat it.
I figure it out.
Like, just eat from my hand. That's what I want.
How
Hell,
funny. That's
he
so
just-
specific.
I know, he's such a weirdo.
Yeah. No, he's just, he's just got
He's
his
just-
quirks.
He's got a lot
do.
of quirks. He's got a lot of them.
Animals do. That's just
Yeah.
what they do. Well, we all do. Really.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's be real. But animals too. And it's funny to like identify them as
Yeah.
well.
How are the fish? Like Poop and is it Poopy or is it what's the fish's name? Poopy?
It is Poopy. Poopy's in this aquarium here, and then Luis is on the one on the other side of the table. They're doing
Okay.
great.
Good.
Yeah, he's actually, you can barely see, he's kind of moving right here. In the blue
Oh
light right
yeah,
there.
I see him.
Ooh,
Yeah. Ooh,
there he goes.
There he is.
Hi, Poopy. Okay, so these fish know my voice.
Do they?
They do not respond to anyone but me because I'm the
That's-
main feeder too. So,
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay. I'll give you a little bit. I
He,
told
like,
Ellen no, but I'll
like
give you.
he's like, hello.
It's like, hey, all upset in there.
You're talking to me. Time to give me some
Here's
food.
your little noms. Will you give Louisa a little pinch? Talk to her. Him. Because they're all hims. Oh, look. Oh, she's so pretty. You can't see her. She's like. So I like to think of it with their, like, little. But no, these beta fish are, like, doing really well. And I'm so stoked I got them
That's
these little
good.
aquariums. I put live plants in there so they
Oh,
have their natural
nice.
habitat because they really like, I looked into it a little bit, and they really enjoy like hanging out in like roots and in plants and stuff. Like that's their natural habitat. So I was like, okay, there was some of them there, but it's getting a little better now. His aquarium I had just changed like at this point now, maybe 2 weeks ago. Probably 2 weeks ago. Time goes by so fast. But
Yeah.
I had my brother watch my kids for me while I went and cleaned a house that they couldn't come to for like 3 hours. And John admits to me, because I was curious why Poopy's freshly cleaned aquarium was cloudy.
Uh-huh.
Well, John says that Ella fed Poopy too much. And I'm like, well, how did Poopy get the food? Because I know Uncle Sven wasn't just gonna go get the food.
Yeah.
Because that's not what Uncle Sven does.
Yeah.
And he's like, Ella got it. And I looked at him and I'm like, You do realize, child, lying to mommy is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, just let's just not do that.
Yeah.
So he admitted that he got the food and fed and helped Ella feed the fish. But then Poopy's fucking little aquarium got hella cloudy from it because there was too much food.
Oh no. Poor Poopy.
Know. And he's doing all right now. I need to change his water again. I haven't done it because I just found this out like 3 days ago. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. It's fine.
Poopy's gonna live. It's fine.
But yeah, so they're doing great. I'm sorry. We've had them for like
a while, I feel. Yeah, a while now, I feel.
And they're still kicking. They're still alive. They're happy.
That's good.
I kind of want to get one of those like little sucker fish. I don't know exactly what they're named. To help keep it clean. But I'm nervous because they grow rather.
Yeah.
You know, I would like one that stays small. I don't think that is.
I think you can get ones that stay small. I think there are some.
I have to get the right animal for it.
Because when we were kids, like we had like fish tanks, and we had some smaller ones that like suckered around, and they stay small.
I want something that'll stay kind of small because they're not very. They're like the size. They're like basically the size of a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know, for America, that's everything in that, but a gallon of milk.
I picture like a carton of milk, like
a
regular size carton of milk, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm picturing.
It's your 4 liter, is what Goof says.
Yeah, we do liters.
That's why I'm like. That's why I was second guessing how to describe it, but yeah. Anyways. They're cute little... They're good little fishies.
Yeah.
If they die, though, I will, well, they will die eventually, but when they die, I would like to get, like, either another beta or some other, like, chill, small, like, tetras, maybe? Like, little tiny, like, colorful fish.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Are we gonna decorate our house? Probably eventually. We're just exploring this like cavern because like it's big.
Yes. Quite large. Kelly's done a lot of the work with the lights.
Oh yeah. I love the
That's
lights.
For sure.
I'm the torchbearer.
Wow, there's a lot of space down here.
Like, I don't like the new, iron look, like, when it's, like, chopped up, because it kind of looks like chickens. Like,
yeah, it's
like cooked
nuggets
chickens.
Of moldy chicken. Yeah, like a chicken breast, even.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't think of what it, like, looked like before. Like, I think before it just, like, looked like a nugget. Like, a little...
Yeah, it was a little nugget.
Yeah, but then I don't know.
For sure.
Changes. I don't like changes like that.
No, I don't like changes like that either.
Like coal still looks like coal. They haven't changed that. Like that looks the exact same. So why change like the iron?
I don't know.
It's weird. I like
pretend it looks more realistic. Even this is a game that doesn't make any sense to that. Like I don't get that.
Exactly.
It used to look like this copper ingot, kinda.
Yeah.
It was similar to that, or
no? That's when it was refined.
They
but I think
nuggets.
It was like a little apostrophe looking nugget, you know?
No. Yes. You're right. 100%. 100%.
But like copper though, from what I recall, copper is like basically useless because it's super weak.
Decorative only.
Yeah, decorative mainly.
Literally, the only time I've ever used it is for decoration.
Like, look at that.
Like, or
like
floors or
chicken
whatever.
butts or something.
I don't like the copper ingots either. They look lame. Or not ingots, but there's the nuggets, I guess.
Yeah. Looks strange.
Similar to the iron. Even though we didn't have copper before.
Why is it green?
I know copper ages and turns green, but it shouldn't look green like that then.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't aged yet. Well, maybe it has, I guess. I don't know. Copper does age and turn...
Yeah.
A little green through time.
Exactly. But, like during the time that it's mined, though?
But not when it's being mined, though, I didn't think. Yeah.
Maybe we're just thinking too much about it.
It's overthinking.
Overthinking this game.
Or copper. Minecraft. I don't know. I just think it's a little silly. I like the nuggets. I agree with you.
Yeah, I miss the nuggets.
Yeah. Nuggets.
And this thing goes on forever. I'm gonna get fucking lost. And then have to do a dig up.
You'll just have to go up. You see a little spot where you already went up for some coal, it looks like, or something.
Probably.
And I kind of am wondering, like, is there another purpose for copper beyond just decorative, or is it like...
I think you can use it also when you're doing like the redstone shit.
Like the minecart or whatever.
Which I never really delve into. Like I don't. I haven't gone that far into like redstone. Like redstone intimidates me. I'm like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing with this.
Yeah, I've made minecarts go with redstone, but like that's the extent of it. I don't really understand it. I just am like, oh, I think I might have watched someone else do it and then just replicate it, not really understanding what I'm doing.
Yeah, because like you have to make
sense?
because you have to make lines and stuff. And like have switches and shit.
Yeah.
Nothing in here. To the main area.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So when does school start up again for you guys?
This coming Tuesday.
Ooh, you excited?
29th. Yes.
Is John excited?
Yes.
Ella
going
has
into no idea really what's going on, I don't think yet. Yeah.
Or kindergarten or whatever it's called?
For her, preschool.
Oh, exciting.
Yes, and she's going to the same school John is leaving.
Oh, that's good.
So she's starting the year he's left.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And he's going into kindergarten or grade 1?
What they say, it's called transitional kindergarten. It's like a little in between preschool and kindergarten, and I think it's because of his age. I think he might be okay in kindergarten, but we thought socially, because of our choice to not put him in the preschool Ella's in, and that he was just in for 2 years. This was a good transition for him into it. And if he excels, I'm sure we can probably like work on that. And if he doesn't, then you just let him ride his flow, like, you know, and then, just go with it and just monitor him as it goes. But yeah, I'm excited because I will have 3 days a week from about 7:30, because Kona is going to be taking them to a school apart from their first days. From like 7:30 till 12. With nobody but me.
Oh, wow. Exciting.
And do you even understand
the
level of necessity that is? Like, just the necessary values of that are just so needed for me in my life, because I don't get much of any time to, like, even if it was just me and Kona, like, I had time to do stuff, but like, no one will be there. Kona will be at work, kids will be in school, and it'll just be me and the dogs.
That's crazy.
And like, and maybe work that I can squeeze in while they're at whatever. But I'm really looking forward to the first day that I can like.
What you gonna do? Like stream, game, just
Oh
chillax?
my god! One day there will be definitely there will be days where I will just stream, but I likely will attempt to get shit done I don't normally get done because everyone needs something from me. Yes, I agree. I need to do an art day. I need to do some painting. I haven't painted in 2 years.
Jeez, really? 2 years? Has it been that long?
A year and a half.
Wow.
If my mom died a year ago almost,
Yeah,
then
I
yeah,
guess.
it's been a fucking at least year and a half. Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a minute since I've done artwork. It's kind of sad.
But we all
So-
get busy, right?
That too, but it's also like, man, it gives me peace, but then it's like I get a little overwhelmed, like it's a lot of work setting everything up, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. And then it's like, that's not healthy either. Like, you enjoy this, but it's like, how much do I enjoy it if I don't want to do it? Because it's too much, and it's like, no, but I really like this. It's like this constant, like, back and forth battle.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, so. I don't know.
I found this weird area with, like, these weird rocks. I'm just climbing back up.
Oh, yeah, those are different type of... ooh, those are kind of cool looking, huh?
Yeah.
Like bricks looking.
Yeah.
I forget I can just, like, look
Look at my
like
screen.
see where you are. Like, is it just like a weird millennial thing to be like, I'm not gonna screen peek, don't worry?
Yeah, it might be. It honestly might be.
What the fuck? It's like this complex of like, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna screen peek. You might be doing something.
Yeah, because like when like you would play like the like the N64, you guys would like share a screen and like you don't want to be peeking or else you're gonna get shouted at and like you're gonna cause fights with your sister or brother.
Exactly. It's too funny. I'm glad I'm not alone in that.
I was over here that area was. I'll just put a bunch of things. Wait, I might have lost it actually. I didn't lose it. What the fuck? Where'd it go? I've lost it.
So many little places to go.
There are so many little places.
Oh my gosh.
I've lost it. It's gone forever. It's okay.
No, it'll come back, I'm sure. Is it where you went?
Yeah, it's where I went, but now I can't find the hole that I went into, but that's okay. I'm just trying to open up all the dark spaces. So then once we turn on bad guys, they shouldn't spawn. Or spawn as bad as they did.
That was brutal when we first opened up this spot. I was like, oh my
so
gosh.
much down here. There was a witch, like there was an Enderman. So many spiders, zombies, skeletons.
Oh, ow. I just fell.
Rude.
I know, right? I'm gonna go drop some of this copper off.
Yeah, I got a shit ton of copper. Or a shit ton of iron. This lava, man.
I didn't get as much iron as I want. I got 19. It's not terrible, but
I have...
could be more.
I have 31, and I'm about to mine some more.
There you go. What am I looking for this?
Yeah, so Jordan and I are finishing up a show called his dark material, which is based off of like the early 2000s movie The Golden Compass, which is based off books, and HBO did the show a couple of like years ago. Like I heard about it, got hyped about it, and then I kind of like forgot about it. And then like Jordan and I are doing like this thing where like once we're finished a show, we take turns on who picks the next show type of thing. And this was one of my picks, and it's 3 seasons long. It's finished, which is a great great thing because they asked for 3 seasons. They're like, we can get it done in 3 seasons, and they got the 3 seasons, and they have some pretty big stars in it too.
That's awesome.
I was also hyped out because like the movie, I like really loved that film, except for it got like canceled almost immediately. Like I said, because of the church, because the concept of these books, they're very anti-church in a way, like very anti like Christianity and all this shit, like and that's why like when the movie came out, the Christians like really like got in a tizzy about it. And they're like, we don't want our kids watching this. We are banning these books. Like they banned the books, and I'm like, this is early 2000s, and we're still banning books. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, people just want to, you know.
I'll fail. Ooh, gold.
Oh, ooh.
Ooh, got some gold. Oh, I'm full. Let's eat some. I don't need to eat. Oops, I clicked out of it. Oh, where'd the game go? There it is. Oh no. I think I'm accidentally out of the game.
You left.
I don't know how. It might be, and hopefully I'm where I'm at.
You should.
Hopefully I respawn where I need to be.
Do a quick pee. I know it's past 9 a little bit, but I have to pee.
For sure, we can. I'll just load in. Get back to the main house. Any more books now than ever in the US. Ugh, noises. Yeah, I fell down here. There was some gold over there. I saw it. But yeah, like, it's a great show. Like they really did a good job. Like, if you want to watch it, it's on HBO, which would be Crave for us. And it's so good. There's 3 seasons, and it's so good. Love it. His Dark Material. It has like James McAvoy kind of in it, like a little bit in seasons 1 and 2, and then 3 he's like plays a bigger part. But yeah. In the original movies, there was Jude Law, Nicole Kidman was in it too. I can't think of who else. But yeah, there was like some big people in the movie. His Dark Material. His Dark Material. Materials or material? I can't remember. It's probably materials. Dum 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 dum. There's some iron there. But I was heading back to the top. Yeah, it's really, really good. Like, I didn't read the books, even though I always like planned to. I never actually read the books, but it's really good. I'm like, I don't know where I am. House is way over there. Like, I'm way to the bottom. I might have to do a dig up. I'm doing a dig up. I feel like that's more like up. I'm digging up because I'm really far off from like where the main base is.
I don't see your name anywhere.
Like, I'm really far away, so I'm digging up.
Rise up.
My freaking thing broke.
Oh, there's the nuggets.
Oh, the nuts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you have to they made it different. Raw iron is the weird looking shit, and then it can be broken down into raw iron nuggets. Weird. So the raw iron gets smelted into iron ingots. And it used to be more like little nuggets.
Yeah.
Not exactly like that, but close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing a dig up because I'm super lost.
Carousel
Carousel
of water.
I hear some rain, so I think I'm getting... Yeah, I got some dirt, so I'm getting closer to the top. Put this down.
Rain. I wonder where the fuck you are.
Yeah, just raining. Yeah, just raining.
Oh, you're pretty close. You're just in the... Okay.
Now head back to the house, which is over this way. Nope, going the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Nice. I was coming to find you, honestly, and I was like, yeah, she's gonna be right here. It's fine.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
The copper, yes. It'll slowly start turning a little green.
Will it? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, like, it actually did that, like, when it's just sitting there.
Oh, look, this one's already starting to do it.
Which one?
Right here.
Oh! That's cool.
Yeah. Kind of neat.
Yeah.
A little weird, but it's copper, so I guess it does that, so. Tarnishes?
Yeah.
Copper is new, so.
Yeah, like.
New to us.
Yeah,
old
because
fogey
it was always.
Minecrafters, it is.
It was always gold, which, like, gold was like, you don't build gold shit because gold is super weak. But yeah, copper wasn't a thing.
Copper's new. And I think they built it in with that mechanic where it ages like that.
So
what is the proper word for it? Is it age when you age copper or what, tarnish?
That sounds tarnish. Both of those sound right to me.
Oxidizes.
Fancy word.
Tarnishes like silver. It oxidizes silver. Well, I remember being a kid and my mom had a client who had like a copper fireplace, like what's it called? Hearth? Is the hearth the upper part, or is it the whole thing that's the bottom part? Well, it was like the wallish part around the fireplace, so not the hearth included. And the men were encouraged to piss on it to properly age it, or I don't remember the proper terminology that Kona described his phone. Like, is this legit? I remember this distinctly. I was at an age where I remember this, and just my mom so I will never forget my mom being like, "That's fucking disgusting." Once we got in the car, like she was really upset about it because, patina, how it ages. Okay, so it's called patina with copper. Okay. Yeah, there was something with men's urine that like fucking downtown, the green top of the Hotel Vancouver is because it's copper. That's legit.
Okay.
I'm sure no one peed on it though.
Nah, don't think anyone peed on that.
And I don't quote me that it was.
Oh, I'm quoting you.
Sorry, say that again? The uric acid in the pee reacts with the copper and causes it to varnish and form its patina quicker than it would normally let's just say.
That's what she said.
Because it's something inside a house versus on top of the building as a roof, for example. That would get tarnished from weather more quickly. Interesting. So that was a legit thing that I heard when I was a kid. That is fucking disgusting. I agree. 'Cause it also smells bad.
You asking him now?
Huh? No. I was responding quickly to a message from someone who took who claimed to be friends with my mom, but also took advantage of her too.
Not cool.
Very toxic relationship person. Anyways, I replied to a quick message, and what I'm trying to do is my mom had like all these handwritten notes of thousands of dollars of money this guy owed her from renting to this, that, and other that she kept. And I don't know if he ever paid her back or not. I really don't.
Probably not.
But also had his dog's like tag, his like dog's name tag in there, and like a couple other things. He also left this fat trailer in her yard, and I'm like trying to basically be like, yo, like, do you have a mailing address? Like, that isn't just a P.O. box, right?
Yeah.
So I could just like deliver this trailer and then an envelope of all the IOUs for my mom, because this guy like took advantage of my mom a little bit, but like cared for her but didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
So I kind of want to be like, hi, here.
Here's the shit.
Take this, please. Like, here's a reminder of all the shit that my mom did for you. Like,
yeah,
kind of a little bit, not like a slap in the face, but also just like a subtle like,
yeah.
Can you take this shit, please? I don't want this shit.
No.
So, yeah. It's a quick little response to that. No, I wasn't telling my brother. I was like, did you just text your brother that information about the neon copper? I'm like, no.
Yes, obviously.
I mean, if him and I had been on the topic about it, yes, I would have, but we weren't. And we could have been, because knowing our relationship, we getting on some weird topics of shit. So.
But it is 9:20, unfortunately.
It is. We should end. I know. I feel like with Minecraft, it's like, let's go more, but we're in our
Let's do
zone,
some more blocks.
One
We're
more
adults,
block.
and we have adulting to do. Like, even though it's my day off,
same.
like my day off tomorrow, it's not. It might not be your day off tomorrow, so I don't want to keep you up too late.
I've got one house, and it's not a trip, but I totally am glad we went as late as we did, and we did this, and it was fun, and we struggled with our skins, which is still. Am I still a floating blob?
You're no longer floating Bob.
Oh, I'm just Steve.
Like you have legs now, so.
Okay.
I don't know. That's maybe next time it'll fix itself and we can have our skins.
Yeah. We'll see. But thanks you guys for joining us. Yeah, and tomorrow's cleaning out our car. Gotta clean out the new car tomorrow or on Thursday.
So much to clean out of that car.
Oh, wait, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah. So we're getting the car tomorrow. Got to clean out the friggin' car. Oh my lord.
It's exciting.
It is exciting. It's so good. But
yeah, there's something messed up in our game because it's raining in yours and it's clear sky in mine.
It is. Oh, you're right.
We are not experiencing the same weather.
No, we are not in the same game.
Something is going on.
I think we're like halfway in the same game.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, so weird.
Well, I'll save and quit and just get us out of here.
No problem.
And yeah, it was a blast. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. And we look forward to next week.
Yeah, next week.
I think.
Wawta Wednesday. I can't see why not. But
as far as right now, everything should be a go. As far as my schedule and Shelly's, but you know, life happens, so
yeah,
you never know. But we plan to be here next week, you guys.
Yeah. So. Well, you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Meet ourselves.